beautiful day. Some beautiful snow with a beautiful lad and a beautiful lass to my left.
Hello.
How are you, Ariel?
Oh, I'm great. I'm so excited that you guys are here. What a treat.
Me too.
Surprise.
A real surprise. I just randomly told her that we were going to be popping through her area and was just kind of hoping that she would be around. And guess what? She was.
I was here. And now I'm showing you around.
And you got snowflakes in your hair and you're looking really cute.
I made you buy books. It's
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
true. It's been fantastic. Look at you, baby. What are you up to? Just catching some snow?
Just being a pretty little princess, catching some snow.
Hi, dogs. Big old piece. Whoa, that worked. Is there another piece to throw? Or that's it? One more time. Will you do one more shake?
What's up, Rio? You're kind of in my landing spot.
Come here, Ru. Come here. Do you want to come over here? You and Ru match today, Ariel.
You're right. We have our yellow. Maybe I need to get a photo with Rue.
Yeah, you do.
Matching lady.
Larry got a new jacket from Ariel's dog, Doug. He grew out of it. So now he's Mr. Teal. And Rue is still in her magically cute. We've actually been double sweatering her. She's wearing her burgundy Lazy Bones sweater underneath this as well. And we are headed to Vancouver currently. There goes the lake back there. Should have showed you it before, but I started talking and then I missed it. We stayed 2 nights at Ariel Bissett's, and I was vlogging with her yesterday. I think that was actually the last vlog clip that I did. No, that's a lie. The last vlog clips that I did were when we went on a walk down to the lake with her brother CJ as well, and we were just bopping around with the dogs. Great time. But yeah, if some of you watch BookTube or know who Ariel is on here, she makes some really great documentaries as well as BookTube kind of videos, and then sometimes she does like spoken word poetry, and she's just great. I met her at a buffer festival in Toronto, I think 3 years ago or something like that. Like the first year I ever went, she was in my category. So maybe 4 years ago almost. Anyways, doesn't matter. We've been pals ever since. She came to visit us in September of 2018 and we had a great time, and we just decided to come out and visit her in her new hometown out here because we were kind of passing through and we said, why not, you know? Would love to meet your family, your boyfriend, all the animals, the whole 9 yards. And so I'm just so happy that we got to see her. It was a really great time. And now we are headed to breakfast, and then we're going to Vancouver and meeting up with Miss Haley Blais for lunch. And then we're gonna get on a ferry and we're gonna go to Vancouver Island and stay there for probably 2 nights or so. I think that's the current plan, right?
Oh, no. I want
3?
to stay for like 3 or 4.
3 or 4 nights, yes. Okay, and then that's our last stop, and then we go home. Woohoo! Back to the pigs. Back to the old farm. Can't wait, but also excited to see Vancouver Island. It's gonna be great.
And that feels like the most traditional use of a dog for almost guarding purposes in a way, you know?
Back to the days of wolves, huh?
Yeah, if you're around a campfire or something.
The cost of training a military dog per animal is around between $20,000 to $40,000. So this is very specialized training that goes into being able to do these tasks and doesn't come cheap.
Yeah, it really is magnificent.
I guess probably like the eastern part is probably like the eastern part of the US.
Haley is meeting Rue and being super cute. She's doing the 2-handed hold now. Oh, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Jake and Lair are hanging out over here as well.
That's not what it looks like. That's not what it looks like. Continue.
She loves you. Go back. Yes. Perfect. Wow. Get a load. That was good.
You were better the second time.
Kin's old trestle. 1 kilometer away. We're on Vancouver Island.
One of the prettiest places we've been so far.
Yeah, it's really
Also,
gorgeous.
It's really pretty too. Nelson also had like 4 foot of snow everywhere.
It's okay, Larry. This is just called a dirt road. Yeah. See, your sister doesn't care. She's fast asleep. Oh, she just woke
There
up.
she goes. She just had a big bite of bacon earlier, so she's a little exhausted from that.
Kin's old trestle. Look at how roaring the river is down there. Kind of loud. Beep.
Really crazy.
Whoa, look at the graffiti up there.
I know. It's closed off. I wonder what would happen like if you fell in here. Would it just be like instant death, or would you probably be able to survive?
I feel like you'd probably die.
I
mean-
not instant death, but like, you know, drowning. Essentially.
Yeah, you'd definitely
Not like
drown.
It gets any easier.
No, and the rocks underneath would probably rough you up too.
It's easy to forget how heavy water is.
Really good zoom. The little tongue.
For a convalescent with his right leg in a splint, it was a considerable journey. Slowly, painfully, Will made his way along the winding path and up the steps.
I love it seeing it just rush through these rocks, you know?
It's so cool. Don't these root balls look like an ogre fell over in the woods? So crazy. Ginormous. Larry wants to head out because it's raining. Check that joint out.
Some tall fucking trees, eh? That one is special. That one turned into 2 trees.
I don't even know what you said because you're eating your duds.
Gonna let the duds in.
Ew.
You love milk duds, do you?
I don't. You love milk duds. You eat them like every day.
Eat them like 4 times a year. Somebody did a little runaway.
You got raindrops on your freaking ears. Guys, check this friggin' place out. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to flip around the camera quickly to explain where we are. One of my subscribers, Lisa, messaged Finley on Instagram. She said she messaged me as well, but I didn't see it. So then she hit Finley up and was like, hey, you know, I was trying to contact Meghan about your stay on Vancouver Island, but I have this resort that I work at and it's called Cedar Park Resort. And you guys can come and stay here for a few nights. It's the least I can do for being entertained by Meghan's content for so long. And I was like, holy shit, okay, yes, we are going. And we were so stoked about it. So we just got here and I'm just like so in awe. We just met Lisa, she's a freaking sweetheart. And she was kind of showing us around and showing us the whole place. But they just finished this place that we're staying at, like this particular, I guess, suite this summer. So it's, oh, it just like smells like new wood, you know? And I just have to show you because I'm very much so in awe. The dogs and their stuff is everywhere. By the way, they're eating, so I'm sorry for the noise. So they have these kind of like tree branch little coat hangers by over here, and we just brought all of our crap in, so it looked more beautiful before we did, like before I opened my suitcase. But your girl needed to take some Excedrin migraine. I got a real bad headache right now, if I'm being honest. Anyways, this crap aside, check out the bed. Oh my gourd. She left us some little chocolate treats on a little piece of tree. And it's so beautiful. What a sweet touch. It's very like kind of bohemian and like minimalist with nice wood touches and everything like that. Like, love this coaster. Gorgeous. But seriously, the interior design is fantastic and it's all just wood with really high ceilings and beams and everything. We got a nice Roku TV up in here. We got a beautiful bench at the foot of the bed, and the shower is what I'm super stoked about. Like, oh my god. So we have some nice eco-friendly things here by our feet and a nice rainwater shower. This thing is so spacious, that's crazy. This is me. Hello. I haven't done a tour of any place that we've stayed, so I'm very happy to have this place. I'm feeling so grateful, folks. This is wild. And then we have a little bathroom in here. We have a nice little area in here, despite all of our little to-go food containers that are in here and our dog food. Oh, yes, the kitchen. She's gorgeous. Not to mention this beautiful little fake fireplace, but it's still warming the place for us. So wonderful. Oh my god, I cannot even get over this, my dudes. We got the hookups in here. We got a little Keurig and coffee and little kettle and microwave, toaster oven. The dogs are eating their way into oblivion right now because we're in the car for most of today. So Larry's obviously getting a little crazy over here with his. He's really scattering it along. We have Rue's taco, her little monkey. You love your taco and your monkey. Oh, your monkey's gonna eat dinner with you? Okay, that's understandable. And then I always just put a little towel down for them so the dogs can hang out and sit down and stuff. But yeah, some nice little chairs over here. She also set out a bunch of like reading material for us, like hiking the west coast of Vancouver Island and Cape Scott and the North Coast Trail. And she was just like giving us some tips on the situation. But overall, I'm just feeling so happy to be here. So happy to share this with you. Shout out to Lisa. Thank you so much for letting us stay here. I'm like in awe. And if you guys ever want to stay somewhere on Vancouver Island, check out Cedar Park Resort. We got here at night, so obviously like I can't show you the beautiful scenery, but Finley was like, you got to check out these stars. They're crazy. And the area itself is like pretty secluded and kind of tucked away. So I feel like it's just gonna be amazing during the day. Finley just went to get food, by the way, and I'm gonna eat some of my leftovers from today and also tell you guys a quick story. I have some fries and I have a vegetarian Reuben, which I had a whole fiasco situation that occurred to me today with this Reuben that is made with beets instead of meat. So my mom called me today when Finley and I stopped to get lunch. So I stepped out and I was like, hey, when the waitress comes back, just like order me a veggie Reuben. And he did. And so then I came back from talking to my mom on the phone and I just sat down and just like immediately bit into the sandwich, just being like so grateful, being like, thank you so much. I just get to come back to have some food on my table, you know? And it was not a veggie Reuben. It was a regular Reuben, AKA beef. And some of you are probably listening to me say this and being like, oh my god, she's gonna say some dramatic ass story about how she like spit it out and all these things. But no, I swallowed it before I like opened it and was like, not beets. But also just like imagine not eating something for 12 years and then eating it. I was very upset. And so I just got up from my table and I went over to the waitress and I was like, hey, I'm sorry, is the Reuben that you gave me a regular meat Reuben or is it the veggie one? And she was like, oh, are you vegetarian? That's beef. Yeah. And I was like, oh my god. And she like quickly cleared it away. They were like, I'm so sorry, we'll get you a new one. Like very apologetic, you know? but I just completely, I don't know why I had such an emotional reaction to the situation after I like got it sorted out and they went away, but I started crying. And I don't know if you can like see how my eyes are still slightly bloodshot and red. That's why I look the way I do right now, okay? Oh my God, Rue's trying to break into the airplane carrier that we keep all of their dog stuff in. You're crazy. Anyways, I had a very emotional reaction and Finley felt so bad because he was the one who ordered it, you know? So he was like, maybe I didn't like say the right thing. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. And they were like, I don't know how this happened. I'm so sorry. And I was just like, I know. You guys are sorry. But the most upsetting part about the whole thing to me was that I like wasted that meat, you know, because like I bit into it and then now they just have to either throw it away or somebody in their kitchen is going to eat it. That's what my mom said on the phone. She was reassuring me because I called her when I was crying and told her the whole story. Anyways, my camera's running out of memory. Okay, hello, I'm back. I cleared some space. But yeah, I had a bad day just with that situation. Actually, I had a really good day until then. I just had a bad situation. And I was just like, I don't know why I had such a deep emotional response to that occurring. But yeah, I called my mom crying because my mom is plant-based. So she gets it, you know, she's probably accidentally eaten meat in her time. And she was just like, you know, you don't know that they're throwing it away. Maybe one of their cooks in the kitchen was hungry and they're gonna save it for themselves for later. Like, you don't know. We're just gonna think positive and just assume that somebody's going to eat that Reuben, okay? So don't worry about the food waste, all right, Meg? Also, you didn't mean to, so don't be so hard on yourself. It wasn't your fault, you know, all these things. And I was just like, okay. Yeah, thanks, Mom. But yeah, so that happened. Then we drove like 3.5 hours-ish from Cumberland to where we are now. So that's what's been happening today. And the dogs are really excited to be out of the car right now and to be eating and playing. And other than that situation that happened earlier, we've had a beautiful day just going to the Cathedral Grove trees. And we went to Englishman River Falls, which was so freaking beautiful. And the hike was pretty short. Like, it was maybe over a mile loop trail that we went on. And it was so beautiful. I had such a good time. We had such a good time. It was wonderful. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna eat my beet Reuben now. I didn't eat it earlier because I honestly made myself sick because I was crying so much. You guys might say, hey Megan, you're being a little dramatic. But I also feel like any of you who are plant-based who follow me will understand the annoyance that I had for that situation. But it's okay, we lived, we didn't mean to. We're in Cedar Park Resort with the dogs. I don't know what I'm doing, just doing a little jig. Gonna eat now, very hungry. Adios.
Right, on the first, well, like the first day.
Don't need his bow tie. I don't need his penis. Yeah, you're freaking excited for the last day of your vacation.
Look at her little tail.
Look at this freaking bow tie snack.
You keep trying to take off his bow tie. Listen, he doesn't like that.
You want a bow tie?
We can get you a bow tie, whatever you want.
Good boy, Larry, good boy.
Maybe when I go back to Portland, we'll get you a bow tie from the Hip Hound. Hey, don't put your, hey, not too far up there, hey. Nothing like Colt 45 in the woods, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. Wow.
Pretty good. Whoa! That's a big Mama Jamba. Where'd you find that thing? Oh. We came to Squamish, I believe. Yeah, it's called Sam Squanch. Look at my little rat girl. It's like an old abandoned mine. Just kind of in the woods. Pretty cool, if you ask me.
Oh, that's iron too. It looks like wood.
Yeah, it does look like wood.
Maybe it is wood.
The ocean's down there too. Oh. Not the rotted log. A success.
Well, that's some green moss on me. I don't want to know what the fuck's living up there. Spooky, spooky.
You look like a bat. Or a gargoyle. There's so much cool stuff back here. What is that freaking thing? You know? Hello, puppies.
What you can't see Larry, baby? Beaver? Oh.
He didn't like that so much.
Oh.
Beeper? Shaker plugged his ear. We're on the ferry from Vancouver Island back to Vancouver right now. And then we're gonna go home. And so this is technically our last day on the road. And I wanted to tell you, technically and factually, it is. I don't know why I said that. But we probably won't get home until kind of like later tonight, around like 9 or 10. We left this morning. We were staying like 4 hours outside of the ferry port, Departure Bay, 4 hours north. So we woke up at like 5:30 and left at like 6:30 and then came just straight here. And yeah, now we're on the ferry. So we'll go show you the view, because when we first came to Vancouver Island, we actually came in at night, so we didn't even see anything.
Well,
somebody has their car alarm going off. Here we are, folks.
I'll go over here.
Going back into the old US of A.
All the way over here.
Go all the way over. Beep beep toot toot. Let me into the country. Or they'll hit you with their snoots. We just got home and brought in all of our luggage, as well as just everything that was in the car, from like Christmas presents and board games we bought to just like random stuff that we took from Finley's house. All of our mail is on the stairs. The dogs just ate. Finley's doing a burp. Larry, are you so happy to be home, Mr. Hairy Bear? He already went to his blankets. He knows what's up. Rue's having her food. Good girl. Oh, all the Christmas decor is still up. Tomorrow we will do a lot of unpacking. I'll talk to you then. We've been driving a while. Huggos! Huggos! Hi! Come here. Peachy! Peachy! Don't freaking go over to the camera without talking at me. You have to talk to me first. Hi. Hi, Mr. Peach. Hi, Miss Dicky. Hi, Mrs. Peach. How was your stay? Your stay with Steve?
Good ladies. Do you see her rub spot on her side?
Yeah. Have you been rubbing off your fur on the hay bales? Good girl. 2 hogs down.
Give me that on that chin.
Wow. Kind of some really sweet ladies. I missed you guys. We brought you some treats. Yeah. That's what I said.
That's your water, look here, it's your water.
That's got a plug on you guys. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. You're too
Oh
bad.
goodness gracious, Peachy. We missed you so much. We missed you so much, you ducky wucky.
Okay, well then we get to watch the hardest pour of the day. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Oh, not even a drip down the side, baby. That's fucking talent right there. That's a well-seasoned talent. You can tell I put in some hours to that one. Alright, ready for the pleasing pour?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you should put sugar in first.
No, I don't want sugar.
Well, what about me?
Do it.
I'm doing pleasing. I'm only doing pleasing pours today. Okay, are you ready for the pleasing pour?
Mm-hmm.
That was probably my worst pour yet. Damn it, I look like an idiot now. There it is, steam rising. That morning coffee Joe. Or that, what we call a morning Joe. Usually don't say coffee first. There we go. That's a beaut. That's a beaut. Look at that.
It's gorgeous.
Cheers.
I just freaking love the colors on this camera. It does so well. It's gorgeous. Hello folks. So it is a few days later after we got back from the trip, and I'm editing this right now and I realized I never ended off the road trip vlog. So here I am doing so. It's currently Super Bowl Sunday and I'm actually vlogging today too. I was vlogging Saturday and today Sunday, so you'll see that next in the vlogs. Anyways, I really liked this vlog. I thought it was the best out of all of the road trip vlogs. It was so scenic and beautiful, and like I just have such pleasant memories of Vancouver Island, and just all of the stuff that we saw was next level unreal. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I also liked the clips at the end of like us cuddling the hogs and coming home to them, and it was a wholesome vlog in my opinion. So I hope you liked it. We had a really great time on the road trip. We learned a lot of things. We saw a lot of things, explored, saw a lot of my family, and met up with friends who we don't see very often. So it was definitely a really great time. I would recommend going and road tripping through Canada if you ever get the chance. And it was great. 25 out of 10. Right, baby?
Oh, it was awesome, man. Too long to be gone.
Too long to be gone. We're very happy to be home, but it was worth the trip because we had to get that car home from Virginia. Some of you were asking when we got the Lexus. In my, I did like basically a cost of the road trip main channel video, which I will link on the screen for you guys. And I was saying like the car that we were driving, it's like a hybrid, blah, 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 better gas mileage than our trucks. And somebody was like, wait, when did you get a Lexus hybrid? Like, I don't understand. But if you guys were watching Vlogmas, you know that Finley's dad gave us his old car because he got a new one, and it was just going to be like chilling in their driveway for his mom and dad because, you know, they don't really have many kids at the house to drop them now. So he said, you know what, just freaking take it. And we said, okay, well, I guess we're road tripping it home. So that's the reason why we had to get the car back from Virginia to here. And we didn't want to just ship it. So that was the reason for the road trip in the first place, but also to explore. I'm blabbering now. Figured you should know the reason though. Anyways, if you enjoyed this vlog, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring the notifications bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload. You can become a patron of mine to support my earnings for this month because your girl was not uploading that much in the past month of January, so it would be very helpful to me. And go and watch all the other road trip vlogs if you want to catch up in my main channel video to see how much the road trip cost me personally. And I love you. Thanks so much for watching. Stay smiling. Bye.
They say these things